It's an important day. Mr. Goel, I'll begin with you, sir. In fact, taking a leaf out of the monologue that I just put out for our viewers as well as yourself, this is an embargo, isn't it? This is the best way to kill decades of relationship building. This is enough of a blunt hit to single out India and make Indians never trust the Americans again.
Yes. You see, it is nothing but a trade embargo. 50% duties on our products have virtually made them, uncompetitive. We can't export to US market now. But not to worry, there are other ways around. Government is trying to, get over this storm. And being optimist, I feel there will be time, maybe in next 3-4 months, things will settle down. Things are not that bad even presently. We are finding ways out, yes.
But sir, there are a number of industries that are already pining for cover. The export industries, the cotton exports that happen to the United States, which are of course, white labeling of sorts. They all are worried that they will be suffering losses and they might even have to lay off people.
You see, the industries which have been really affected are textiles, leather, gem and jewelry, marine sector. These are the industries which have been affected, and job losses are staring in our face. We can't, escape that. It's happening. But now the thing is, once it has happened, what is the way out? So as I believe, government is following a 2, 3, 4-pronged strategy. One is diversification of the export basket. Our Prime Minister himself is going to Japan and China. Earlier, Mr. Jaishankar had gone to Russia. We'll be looking towards the South Africa and Brazil as BRIC countries. So the first objective is diversification of the export basket. You see, when you know that your exports are going good, the exporters also somehow take it easy. They don't explore new markets. But now the problem has come on us. Obviously, we'll all rise to the occasion. The other is local market, expand the local market. Now, see, what were the products which are going to US and all these markets? These were expensive products. T-shirts may be costing 3,000-4,000 rupees, and other bed linen, other items which are costly. Now we have a rising middle class. There are a lot of people like us. We wear Adidas, Nike shoes, 5,000, 10,000 worth of shoes. T-shirts worth 4,000-5,000 rupees. They're big upper middle class here in India that can absorb a large number of this product. Government is thinking of reducing GST rates on these items. We are also thinking of relaxing compliance, procedures, compliance requirements, so that businessmen can concentrate more on their business rather than all these compliances. So these are different things we are going to, use to tackle this. But one thing I would like to say here, we'll also, think of why this problem has come on us. Why Trump has not put duties on China and other countries, why on us? We'll also have to think in terms of strategic, we'll have to have that strategic mindset. China has that rare earth, it has lithium, it has a large share of US market. Middle East has petroleum. We also need to develop some items because of which we have some kind of leverage with US, because if this problem has come today from US, it can come from some other country tomorrow.
So there is also, a reform of sorts being planned towards the GST slabs. Is that going to somehow soften this blow?
Yes. You see, what we are doing in GST, the Prime Minister announced that 12% items, most of the items will come to 5%. What are these items? These are packaged food items like butter, jam, jellies, juices, leather, handbags, leather items, then carpets, terry towels, textile items. A lot of these may come to 5%. The idea is that these sectors which are getting...
And Mr. Goel, the Prime Minister in most of his appearances has not shown too much of a concern towards these tariffs. Of course, there's also a theory or a rumor floating around that Donald Trump called him a few times, but the Prime Minister did not attend. What do you think would be the government's backup plan?
See, a problem has come. We all know this. Now the question is how to tackle this, how to solve this. If you remember, 1991 reforms started with all this problem. Now, this problem when it's come, and you see how government is going to tackle this. Most of the item in 28% GST are now going to come to 18%, as it has already been announced. Now, what are these items? These are, except tobacco products, I believe, and big cars, luxury cars, more than 4 meter, all other items may come to 18%. These are white goods, dishwashers, air conditioners, and all those things. Even, cars like Maruti and, cars, small cars up to 8 lakh, 10 lakh rupees. Now, these are 28% in today's age, when this is used by middle class, upper middle class, was prohibitively expensive. Once you reduce the cost by 10%, 28% to 18% means the cost is reduced by 10%. This will really expand the market, and that is one way to support the industry. Next is cement. Cement is the major thing which was attracting 28% GST, and once it comes to 18%, your infrastructure costs will immediately come down by 10%. This again is a high employment generating sector. So I believe these are some of these steps. And next is textile leather. If they come to 5%, then you will, you are trying to help these sectors now. There could be some other fiscal benefits also, but these are some of the sectors. That is how we plan to help through the taxation part. Other things obviously will be there, like diversification of markets, etc. One more thing which I would like
so
to...
what about the GST of 5% for textiles, as that would be an area or a vocation that will be severely hit because of these tariffs?
Yes, you see, presently a large number of textile items have an inverted duty structure. You have higher duties on fibers and yarn, and a less duty of 5% on garments, less than 1,000 rupees, and about 12% on garments more than 1,000 rupees. Now, because of this, a lot of capital gets blocked at all stages: fiber to yarn stage, yarn to fabric stage, fabric to garment stage. If all these come on 5%, which industry associations are demanding, then there will be less blockage of capital, and things will become cheaper also. And then I was meeting a lot of associations, on 26 in Delhi. There was a demand that this 1,000 rupees on garments, if this value cap may be increased to 5,000 or 10,000, then a lot of items will come in 5% bracket. And a lot of these items which are going to US market, like t-shirts which are costing 3,000, 4,000 rupees, or maybe good bedspreads, all these can be consumed by the local market here. We have a robust upper middle class now, which is using these articles. So once they become 10-15% cheaper, then a lot of these items can be consumed here.
Fair.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.